last year after I had my procedure done, you know, and I came back to the States, you know, friends and family, they saw it got accepted pretty well by most, right? I mean, I have some friends that like to kind of, you know, bust on me, you know what I mean? So, oh, you know, why are you getting a hair transplant? What are you doing that for? What are you trying to prove? You know, all these other things. Why'd you go all the way to India, right? Then they started seeing the results of it, and I stopped getting those types of questions. They're like, whoa, so you went all the way to India for that, huh? Like, you know, oh, well, I don't know. I mean, it sounds like and it looks like it was probably worth it for you, you know. I still, you know, from certain people that know about the hair transplant, I think, you know, they can't understand why somebody would travel to the other side of the world to get like some procedure done or whatever. What I end up doing, I got it done a second time. Why? Because it's that FU procedure. Anybody else that you know, pushes back and says, why did you do this? Why did you do this? A hair transplant's all about you. And it's all about how you are going to go about your self-improvement in life. You can do that however you want. And, you know, I would encourage anybody that has, you know, anxiety about their hair loss and, you know, it affects them emotionally and things like that, to just at least make the decision to do it. You don't have to make the decision to come to Eugenix, but make the decision to just do it first. Then do all of your research and decide on the best clinic that suits your needs. I've talked to you guys before about the hair restoration forum. I'm on that all the time, and you know, I think that now whenever you see a clinic that establishes a lot of success and builds that up over a period of time, or even a relatively short period of time, you will see the naysayers out there. You'll definitely get the people on the forum that take a look at different threads where Eugenix is posting and maybe put some negative things up there. You know, I've heard on the forum that Eugenix, with the expansion, is becoming like more of a hair mill. So, you know, I wanted to debunk that, because you read that on the forums. You know, when I read that, I take it personally, because I know that the clinic's not like that, and I know what they've done to transform me and change my life in a lot of ways. So I feel like compelled that I have to, you know, I have to debunk that. And just anyone that's calling Eugenix a hair mill, you know, they don't know what the Eugenix clients know, how good they are when it comes to educating before you even make the decision to get the hair transplant, how good they are during the procedure and they're, you know, performing the procedure, and you know, how good they are and treat their clients post-op as well. I've said this before, and even you know, Dr. Pradeep had a video on this. As far as hair transplantation is not perfect, right? People shouldn't go into it with the expectation of that, right? And are some procedures better than others? Absolutely, right? The one thing I can promise is that Eugenix, I've never seen in any forum, anywhere, hair restoration forum or anywhere else, I've never seen where they've actually botched anybody. Eugenix has always made good on it. You know, you want to grow as a business, if you want to expand as a business, there's a process of going about doing that, right? You know, when you have Dr. Erica and Dr. Pradeep that are, you know, running the show, and you know, they've been successful up until this point, I truly believe that not only do they have a creative approach to you know, the hair transplant industry, and you know, that's been a big contributor to their success. They also have a business sense about them, right? And getting to know them from last year till now, I can tell you that you've got the incredible surgical hands, and you know what you're doing there. You've got the innovative mind to come up with the best techniques. You've got such a creative way of approaching all of these procedures as well. You know, having that artistry, and on top of that, you know, actually being business oriented and knowing exactly what you need to do to expand and to be successful doing it.